What's up guys, my name is William Chang. I'm a first year medical student here at IU School of Medicine. And I just finished my first semester of medical school. It was hard, it was tough, I really needed to put in the work, but I'm glad that I pushed through and I finished strong. Today I wanted to share with you all my grades for the past semester. I know sharing your grades is a little bit taboo, not a lot of people do it, because it can kind of feed into the cycle of constantly comparing yourself to other people. But again, this channel is for me, it's for me to look back on later in my life. But to kind of look back when I'm like 40, 50 years old, and kind of just experience it all over again, get a feel for things. I feel like it'll be kind of fun. I'm not using this time to show off or show how great my grades are, because they are not. They're pretty bad. You'll see in a couple of seconds I have nothing to show off. I have nothing to flaunt, I guess. Again, this is kind of just a digital diary of everything that's been going on for the first semester. So with that being said, I'm going to pull up the two courses that I've taken, which is human structure and what we call MCT, molecules, cells, and tissue. It's biochemistry. So at IU School of Medicine, our courses are split into 3 blocks. And how each course is graded is that there are 3 block exams for the course itself, followed by a standardized national board exam. That's a total of 4 exams, and that basically comprises your grade for the course. And hopefully me sharing my grades can kind of help you figure out what medical school would be like, especially as a first year student. And maybe I'll answer a question on like how exams are graded or curved per se. So my block 1 exam for human structure, I had a 71 raw score and it curved to an 81. My block 2 exam, I had a 79 raw score and it curved to an 86. So that's what, like a 7-point curve. My block 3 for human structure, I got an 89 raw and there was no curve for that exam. So for MCT, my block 1 exam was a 79, I had a 4-point curve to an 83. My block 2 exam was also a 79 and it got curved 8 points to an 87. In my block 3 exam, I got a 62, which curved to a 67, which is kind of nice because 62 technically is a fail and the curve brought me up to a 67. A lot of schools these days, they really want to increase their graduation rate for their schools. It'll make them look a lot better. So for IU's policy, the passing grade is a 67, and on top of that, only 5% of your I guess class can fail. What that means is that if more than 5% of your student class gets below a 67, they'll curve it in a way where only the bottom 5% are allowed to fail. But that's really nice, and combined with the fact that everything above a 67 is a P. Like on your report card, it's gonna say P. It's just gonna say that you pass all these courses. You're not going to get ranked based on what score you get past a 67. So I guess it's nice to have that in the back of your mind when you're taking these exams. For national standardized exams for human structure, I think I got 75. And for MCT, the national board exam, I ended up with a 79%. So again, these aren't 100. Some of these grades are below the average of my class. But at the end of the day, I feel like really good. I feel mentally well. I feel physically well. I feel like I'm not learning less by getting these low scores, but it's more so that there are some things that the school tests where it really isn't necessary. Like it's only conducive to memorizing for that exam itself. And it's just way too specific, and I feel like I shouldn't waste my time learning all that stuff and getting maybe a 90, 95 when everything above a 67 is a pass and I'm still learning the same content. It's not like everything I memorized for these exams is going to be ingrained in my head forever. I feel like I put in the right amount of time, probably 5 or 6 hours a day of studying. Really just try my best to try and get in 100, but I'm not really heartbroken or anything if I don't. As I mentioned before, like at the end of the semester, I ended up with a 62. Like I got a 62 on my exam, and it's technically a fail. I haven't told my parents, so I guess they'll see it the same time you guys do. But I'm not really worried. I feel like I'm on the right track. I'm doing okay. But yeah, my overall impression of the first semester of medical school, it's definitely doable. It's very hard. It's hard to manage your time. I feel like in college, it really does feel like you're more of a student than you are an adult. And that kind of shifts once you hit into like the post-grad era. Like I'm turning 23 in 4 months, and like, I don't know, that feels really old to me. But it's just a different outlook on life. I feel like I have different priorities than I did in college. So there you have it. Those are all my grades for the past semester. I'm 1/8 of the way done to become an MD, which is crazy. It's really surreal. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, but I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.